Good morning, everybody. It's Shelly. Happy Friday. Yay. So, today I'm just going to talk about gratitude and how it always helps. If you are in a spot where you are not feeling good, if you get grateful about something, it will bring you up. It will bring your thoughts, feelings, and actions up to a better level. And it always works. It just always works because you can't be in a state of real gratitude and not feel better. So if you're just going through your motions and like say you started a gratitude journal, which is a really, really, really good tool to start using the law of attraction to your advantage. If you start using a gratitude journal and every night before you go to bed, you just start writing what you're grateful for, but you don't feel it, it'll help, but it won't help as much as if you feel it. If you write down, I'm grateful for my husband's love, and then you like close your eyes and think about that and think about how grateful you really are for that. Like, or you're grateful for the money you got today, or you're grateful for the car that you drive. Like, you're grateful for your kids. You really have to get into a feeling. So it's not just about writing it down. It's about writing it down or thinking it. You don't have to write it down. Writing it down or thinking it, and then getting into that feeling spot of it. Because that feeling spot, that feeling, that those emotions, that happiness, the tears that come to your eyes, the warmth in your chest, like that is what will bring more and more happiness and betterment to your life. If you just write it down and then go, yeah, I'm grateful for all that stuff, and then you wake up the next morning and you're just frustrated, you're not doing it right. Like, the whole idea of all of these tools that people say to use to use the law of attraction to your advantage are to change your habits. So eventually, when you are frustrated for a minute, you're like, oh yeah, but I have all this other amazing stuff in my life. I have so much to be grateful for, and this is going to happen better than expected. Like, that's the place you want to get to. That's seriously the habit, the mental, emotional habit that you want to adopt into your life and make part of your personality. So when people are, I've just gotten to a point where I hear people complain, and I know I complain. I'm not innocent to it. But when I hear people complain about stuff, and then I'm like, well, geez, that sucks. But, you really, like, I'm just going to give you an example. There was a woman today on one of the law of attraction groups, and she had some car issues, and it cost $2,000 to fix her car. And she's just having a really hard time with that, because even though she had the credit card, ability to pay for that $2,000 repair, now she's just like, why did that even happen to me? Everything's supposed to be great. And now I have to pay off this $2,000 debt, And I said, why not, instead of focusing on all that frustration, focus on being grateful for the fact that you had these resources with this credit card to pay off this repair, and now you still have a car to drive. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's always going to be bumps. You have to have contrast in your life to learn. If everything was just pure bliss, we wouldn't even need to be here. Like, we're here for the experiences, for the good experiences, the bad experiences, the frustrated, the sad, the happy, the joyful, the abundant, the better than expected experiences. And we get to make the choice on what we want those experiences to be by how we react or respond to any given situation, whether it's a death in the family, whether it's a broke down car, whether it's, people not being nice in traffic or in the grocery store. Like, how do you respond to that? You can react to it and be pissed off and be frustrated And, you see it all the time on social media and hear it from friends and family. People suck. Everybody sucks. No, they don't. There are some amazing people out in the world. Just go out and look for those people and let the other ones just fall away. Like, look for the good people, look for the amazing checker. Like I'm going grocery shopping today. I'm always just drawn to a great checker. I love it. How are you? Okay, well, you have a great Thanksgiving. I love your shirt or whatever. I live in Vancouver, Washington. We have Winco's here, which are just like kind of a discount grocery store. You bag your own groceries, And I went to a different one with my daughter last weekend, and there's this woman there, and she has a cat mask on, and she had cat ears on, and she had her eyes done like cats. And I was just like, that's awesome. And my daughter, that's her main store that she goes to a lot. And she's like, oh yeah, she always dresses like that. It's so cool. We're here for the experiences. Have fun. We're all headed to the same place, which a lot of people think is horrible. I think that death is just a new beginning, but I don't want to, I want to keep being here and experiencing this stuff, but it's just like, have fun, experience things, and be grateful. If you are down in the dumps, be grateful. Just like that woman with her car. If you have to spend a bunch of money to repair something and you had the resources to have that money, then be grateful for that and move on knowing it's going to happen better than expected. My car was fixed. What if she took that car and started doing like Uber Eats or DoorDash or something, and she paid off that credit card in like a month or two? Like, how amazing would that be? But you can't even converse with somebody like that on that level because they are in their wallowing state. That's what I call it. I think about, and this isn't like putting anything derogatory on anybody, but I always just think about like a pig wallowing around in the mud and just being like, well, pigs love to wallow in the mud. But I think about that for us. Like, we're just like rolling around in it and getting all the crap all over us. And it's like, we're just sitting there and you can't hear any of the solutions or the positivity when you're in that state because that's where you are. So get grateful. Get grateful for the roof over your head. Get grateful for the hot water that comes out of your tap. Get grateful for the people that love you, for the car that drives you, for the, children who look up to you. Like, get grateful for all of that stuff, whatever it is. It might not be any of that. If you're unhappy with your body, get grateful for what it does do. Get grateful for the functions that it does. Does it get you up? And, does it, walk you across the floor? Does it take you for a walk? Does it, can you lift things? Can you, like digest, circulate your blood, see, taste, feel, smell, all of that stuff? That's all amazing stuff. So get grateful and it will help you shift into a better spot. And eventually you just get to the point where all day long you are just like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for that. And as you get more grateful, the universe gives you more to be grateful for. So there you go. I'm going to leave you with that. I got to get to the grocery store. Got to buy Thanksgiving stuff. You guys all have a great Friday, a great weekend. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and hit the subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, share my videos. I would appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye.